from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Paul. And the Hilltoppers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So New Mexico State's offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to...
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll move the wide receiver. Boom. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tipton.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to throw on third. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go up top on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's King. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They want to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gomez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Runs through a tackle. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tipton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. A shot toward the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Aggie.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Elliott. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They stuck the last drive in the end zone, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got the back over the middle. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Caught behind the line. It's Elliott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drop right down the gut of the field. The 20. He's at the and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Western Kentucky, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his man in the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Turns it loose. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it won't make the connection going for the big play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Elliott. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to throw again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Gomez. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got out of trouble and throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got his man in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. At the 20, he's got space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Pettis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. The throw. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Gomez. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tipton. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pettis. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And the route is on. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point...
Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Owens. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Elliott.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Western Kentucky, number 24 in the end zone.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He's looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Heel off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's King. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. back open in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Gonna look downfield again. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Catch in the middle. It's Gomez. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the ground. He's got it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hilltoppers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. At midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They're going to ride this running back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. The Hilltoppers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Elliott. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Duck fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.